Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Lakers J.J. Redick sends clear message after Rockets game. The Los Angeles Lakers continue to rise up league standings under the leadership of head coach J.J. Redick. Redick, who's working in his first season as the Lakers head coach, has led the team to the number 4 seed in the Western Conference standings with a 46-29 record. The Lakers recently defeated the Houston Rockets, the number 2 team in the Western Conference standings, proving to be a dominant force, even against some of the top-ranked teams in the NBA. Los Angeles beat Houston 104-98, earning their second straight win. Following the game, Redick deemed the win for the Lakers as fantastic. "We weathered some missed shots, did a good job of taking care of the basketball," Redick said. "They emptied the tank on the defensive end, it was fantastic." J.J. Redick credited the Lakers for their competitive spirit and togetherness tonight. "We weathered some missed shots, did a good job of taking care of the basketball. They emptied the tank on the defensive end, it was fantastic." Dorian Finney-Smith capped off the game with 20 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists, while Gabe Vincent recorded 20 points, 4 rebounds and 1 assist. After winning back-to-back games, Redick and the Lakers will head back to the drawing board, set to play the Golden State Warriors for a chance to continue their winning streak. For takeaways from Celtic City Episode 5, Expletive, the Celtics by Suchi Terada at masslive.com. Celtic City is now officially past the midway point with Episode 5 releasing Monday night. Expletive, the Celtics. After the series didn't touch too much on the Celtics-Lakers rivalry in Episode 4, that was no longer the case this time around. Episode 5 delved deeper into the 1980s Celtics and some of their triumphs and shortcomings. Bird elevated his game to MVP status, plus, there were a lot more details with Bird's longtime rivalry with Earvin Magic Johnson. Finally, the first meeting. While the Celtics and Lakers kept making the NBA Finals ever since Bird and Johnson were in the league, they didn't meet on the great stage until 1984. While the Lakers held an early 2-1 series lead, including a blowout Game 3, the Celtics came back in a grueling series. Game 5 was also well known for being the Heat game as there was no air conditioning in the Boston Garden back then. After the C's beat the Lakers, Bird said that one was for Terre Haute, referencing the 1979 national championship when his Indiana State team fell to Johnson's Michigan State squad. Race and the rivalry. In what is a theme throughout the documentary, it again tackled the racial aspect of the Celtics versus Lakers rivalry in the 1980s. It showed how black fans cheered for the Lakers throughout the country while white fans rooted for the Celtics. But on the flip side, the doc highlighted how there were black Bostonians who didn't necessarily feel the same way. Cedric Maxwell also spoke about how they had several black starters, but it's the stereotypes that people put in, and they deal with those stereotypes accordingly, he said. The documentary, though, does go into how the Celtics had several white players in a league that was 80% black at the time. A slump, similar to earlier in the decade, the Celtics found themselves at a crossroads after the 1985 NBA Finals. Up to that point, the Lakers had gone up against the Celtics 8 times in the finals, and 8 times the Lakers lost to the Celtics. But in 1985, the Lakers finally got over the hump. The C's had been worn down by that point as they lost in 6 games to their hated rivals. The documentary also went into the scrutiny Maxwell faced as he played through a knee injury. Maxwell said his knee felt like a noodle, but ultimately, his play received criticism anyway that series. A spark, with the Celtics needing new life going forward, that's when they traded for former MVP Bill Walton in exchange for Maxwell. While Walton had injury issues, Red Auerbach decided he was healthy enough to play. The move worked as Walton won the NBA's 6th Man of the Year award, playing in a career-high 80 games, plus Bird won his 3rd straight MVP. The 1985-86 Celtics, of course, are considered one of the best teams of all time. While they didn't meet up against the Lakers in the 1986 NBA Finals in order to get revenge, they dispatched the Rockets in 6 games. On a sad note, the doc ends with the tragic death of Len Bias, the number 2 overall pick in the 1986 draft. Lakers surprisingly linked to $100 million scorer after Luka trade. The Los Angeles Lakers are surprisingly linked to the Portland Trail Blazers leading scorer Anfernne Simons. According to ClutchPoint's Brett Siegel, league sources have mentioned the Lakers as one of his possible landing spots should the Trail Blazers trade him in the offseason. Simons will enter the final year of his 4-year, $100 million contract next season. While it's certainly a long shot, another team mentioned as a possible landing spot for Simons if the Blazers were to look to trade him is the Lakers, sources said. Take this with a grain of salt, as Los Angeles has more pressing matters to tend to on defense and in terms of frontcourt personnel. The idea of Simons playing off Doncic certainly makes sense. He is a solid three-point shooting weapon who can play on or off the ball, creating a strong scoring duo for the future with Luka. Head coach J.J. Redick has also spoken very highly in the past of Simons' potential and skill, Siegel wrote. Surprise Lakers inclusion. Siegel also mentioned the Orlando Magic and Miami Heat as the other 2 potential destinations for Simons. The Lakers' inclusion in this list comes as a shock as they are already set in the backcourt with Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves. Both Lakers stars are up for an extension this offseason. The 6'3" Simons is averaging 19.3 points on 43/36/90 shooting split with 4.8 assists and 2.7 rebounds this season. His scoring average is his lowest over the past 3 seasons. If the rumors are true, Simons will be an expensive 6th man and a backup to Reeves. And employing 3 scoring guards who are limited defensively is not a recipe for playoff success. On top of that, the Lakers will have to part ways with 2 significant rotation players to match salaries in a trade. Austin Reeves continues to rise even after Luka trade. There were apprehensions about Reeves' growth getting stunted by Doncic's arrival at the trade deadline. At the time of the trade, Reeves was the Lakers' primary ball handler in the backcourt after they shipped D'Angelo Russell to Brooklyn for Dorian Finney-Smith. The opposite is happening as Reeves continues his rise and is thriving alongside Doncic in the Lakers' backcourt. In 19 games with the Slovenian star, Reeves is averaging 20.7 points, 4.9 assists and 4.7 rebounds per game. And over their last 2 games, Lakers coach J.J. Redick has trusted Reeves with the ball down the stretch. Reeves took the go-ahead layup before the Lakers lost to the Chicago Bulls on Josh Giddey's half-court buzzer beater on March 27. 2 nights later in Memphis, Reeves pumped in 9 of his 31 points in the 4th quarter in their bounce-back win against the Grizzlies. It was Reeves' 2nd straight 30-point game for the Lakers as their leading scorer. It means a lot to me, have the ball down the stretch, because me, LeBron James, and Luka and JJ met this morning and those are 2, obviously Bron is the one that I grew up watching and then when Luka came in the league, he was one of my favorite players to watch, and for them to trust me in big situations it builds my confidence a lot, Reeves told Lakers sideline reporter Mike Trudell after the game. Reeves has already outplayed the 4-year, $54 million extension he signed in the summer of 2023. He is in line for a huge extension in the offseason. Are you a fan? What do you think about Anfernne Simons' situation? Leave your opinion in the comments.